PawCast, your monthly dose of Panther pride. Episode 2. November is for...
All right. Hey, Panther fam. Welcome back to the PawCast. I'm your assistant principal, Mrs. Kraus, and we're so excited to be back with another episode just in time for Thanksgiving break. This week, we've got something extra special. We're talking American history, Panther hustle, and gratitude with two amazing guests, both our 8th grade social studies teacher, Mr. Blanco and Ms. Carranza. We'll be diving into what makes history an important part of who we are, plus get the inside scoop on JMS cross country and how our runners are making their history of their own. So whether you're listening while finishing your homework, packing up for break, or dreaming about pumpkin pie, stay tuned because this episode is all about Panther pride, hard work, and giving thanks just in time for it. All right, so first question, guys. What's your go-to fall snack or coffee order when you're grading papers?
For me, it's anything pumpkin spice. I'm like your basic pumpkin spice girly. Like, I love pumpkin spice lattes. Anything pumpkin spice, I'm buying, I'm eating.
Do you like pumpkin pie?
Yes, only on Thanksgiving. I won't like get it.
You won't divulge any other time for pumpkins?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Blanco, what's your go-to order?
I'll tell you, but...
Is it complicated? Do I need to write it down?
No, but I like pumpkin pie. You guys are going to hate me for this. I just don't like the filling. I'm the guy that grabs
the crust.
That's
you eat the crust with like a light spread of pumpkin pie.
That's
Got it.
Yeah. But I'm basic too, pumpkin spice. But I guess I would have to like a little cafecito, tamal, with some grading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have music on while you're grading? Because I know a lot of teachers like to put on music while they're grading.
Do
I do.
Carranza does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Blanco,
definitely
you like
have
it
music on.
dead silence?
Yeah.
To really dive deep into those grades?
I do. But I'm curious to know what type of music you guys are listening to while you're
That
grading.
or this podcast. I have it on, listening.
She's plugging the podcast. I love it.
I do like, I do like listening to podcasts, but I also, music is definitely what wakes me up. I listen to literally everything, like Spanish music. Yeah.
Okay.
Like Spanish music is my big go. Yeah.
Okay, so I have another question. If you could swap places with any teacher on campus for a day, who would it be and why?
Can I take this one?
Yeah, go for it, Blanca.
So I was thinking about this, and I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
You think they want to switch places with you?
I
They
don't
want to be
know.
Mr. Blanco.
I
They
don't
want to
know.
get here early.
Hey, I got lucky this year with 8th grade. I was a little scared because I was like transitioning from 7th to 8th, but I love 8th grade. Yeah.
8th grade definitely has its own vibe.
I got cross country this year. That's fun. But I guess if I had to, Mr. Ramirez.
Mr.
You know why?
Ramirez.
Just because he's retiring in 5 years.
Is switching places with Mr. Ramirez. How about you, Miss Carranza? You got anybody?
I was thinking about this one. I think Mr. Hakamaki. I feel like his job's easy. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's because
I would agree with that.
Yeah. No, I think it's my reasoning is I feel like the classes he has are pretty cool, and to see the kids like in that space, because I think he sees them in a different like way, because they're not just like writing things, they're like playing their instruments or they're doing like the videography. So I think that would be like a good class to switch with, or teacher to switch with.
I would agree with that. He would probably be on my list. However, I know he stays late oftentimes, so I don't know if I would do that because he's here very late, probably one of the latest teachers on campus.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Hacker.
Yes, in his drum line, keeping him in line.
Yes.
All right, so we're getting close to the end of the grading period. It's always the hustle with the kids to turn in their assignments. What is the funniest excuse you guys have ever heard from a student about missing homework?
What haven't I heard?
I know,
Right? It's like, what haven't we heard?
What's some good ones?
Wait, we had homework?
I remember that
Really?
one. I do remember that one.
I had one time I had a kid who said his dog bit his homework. You know, the old excuse.
Yeah, that's like.
And I started looking at it. It was actually human teeth that I was like imprints of it. I was like,
He took a bite out of it.
yeah, he took a bite. I was like, I don't think it was your dog.
Yeah, maybe baby brother. I don't know.
Yeah, I get all the time. My dog, I've got my fish ate my homework. I got my sister ate my homework. Like, I get some crazy ones. And it's like, you guys, we don't even do homework that often. Like, how is it the one time I give you homework? You can't do it.
And most of the time, it's not even homework. It's classwork. They just haven't finished yet. But yeah, that's a good one. And then shout out to parents. Just a quick tip. If you are planning on going on any sort of extended vacation or you're going to be longer breaks, please contact the office to inquire about independent study. That would be a great way for your Panther to not miss out on homework so that they're not getting incompletes and having their grade drop. We do need 5 days notice because teachers got to get those packets and all that homework ready. So if you are planning on being out a couple more extra days, it's too much pumpkin pie, I don't know. Please make sure that you're inquiring about independent study. So talking about Thanksgiving, and of course you guys teach history, why do you think learning history is so important for middle school students today? Why is it important to learn history? Why do we even need to learn it? Because I'm sure you get that question too. Why do we need to learn the American Revolution? Why?
Yeah.
So I have the teacher answer. Okay? History builds critical thinking skills, analytical skills that are going to help you in college. But also think about it this way. For all my chismosos and chismosas, history is packed with drama. There's great tea in there in the stories that we tell.
Ben Franklin especially. Yes.
What do you think, Ms. Carranza?
For me, yeah, I mean, the Chisme, like Hamilton, that whole story, right? They created a whole play on it, and it's like one of the best musicals like ever because the Chisme is good, like the story's good. But for me, I think in an era of like we get information so quickly and information is at your fingertips and like this AI going on, I think it's important for people to be able to form their own opinions. And I think history allows you to do that because you get these different stories, and that's like one of the skills is kind of forming your opinion, right? Reading these different documents and being able to form your own opinion, I think is very important in this time, just because of all the information we get and being able to go through that information, see kind of like what's the truth, maybe what's not, and kind of forming your own opinion based off of that.
I think that's great because I know you guys go through primary and secondary sources. Kids, if you know, you should know what that is. But I know like my parents, they think Facebook is their form of, real news. And so it's just important for kids to, because they are in this digital age, to differentiate what's true and what's not true. So I know that you guys really help with that. And then speaking of Hamilton, I was actually thinking this for this question. If the American Revolution had a social media, heaven forbid, what would the hashtags be? What would be one that you guys could think of?
Go for it.
So I like to think of the American Revolution as like a breakup. That's what I tell it to my kids as, like they're breaking up. Great Britain and the colonies are breaking up. And my thing, what I think about is the Ali and AJ song with "This is the potential breakup song" or something like that. I think that would be like my hashtag, like hashtag "This is our breakup song" or like hashtag "It's over" or something along those lines of like a breakup.
Swift, like we are hashtag we are never getting back together.
Yeah, because that's how I see it, as like a breakup between Great Britain and the colonies. Yeah.
The U.S. is Taylor Swift. We're never getting back together. I love it.
For sure, a toxic breakup.
Yes, it was not an easy one.
Yes. Blanco, you got any?
Hashtag liberty, hashtag no king.
All right. If you could time travel to witness any U.S. history event in person, which one would you choose? This one's a tough one for me because there's so many.
No, I would,
it doesn't have to be from the American Revolution, though.
Yeah.
I think I would go to ancient Egypt and see how the pyramids were constructed, and then to settle it once and for all. Was it aliens or was it humans? I didn't know.
You can come back and let us know. This is a really tough one for me. I think for me, it was seeing an event in the Coliseum, like a gladiator fight or the ships or something in the Coliseum. I think that would really be really cool. And another one, like the nerd in me, is like seeing a religion start to develop, because I think religion has a lot of impact in history. So just seeing how that religion developed and seeing it like firsthand, I think that would also be really interesting. And then I'm telling you, I was like, I can't pick one. The Aztecs, like the building of Tenochtitlan, like seeing that, I think that would be amazing.
Right.
Yeah, so I got a lot.
Okay.
I think we can go on.
I know, there's so many.
I'm like,
One that I would like to be witness to is like the John F. Kennedy assassination.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a good one to witness. Not to witness, but just like, was there more than one person? The age-old debate on that. But history is an important part of November. It's also Native American Heritage Month. What is one story or fact about Native American history that you think people should know, Native Americans, especially in Riverside?
I have like a fun fact about if you guys ever seen Avatar, the Na'vi people, the blue people. So James Cameron, he's loosely inspired by Native American culture.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Native Americans have this idea of like the earth being alive and taking care of the earth, because if you take care of it, it'll take care of you, right? So that's how the Native people in Avatar are portrayed. So it's inspired by that philosophy.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's amazing.
It's good to know. That's a Thanksgiving break movie, Avatar. There's
I love
two
Avatar.
of them. They're coming out with it there.
For me, I think it's just not being like, when you're telling the story of the United States, like the history of the US, you can't tell that story without the Native American story. Like, especially the beginning of our story, like people coming to the Americas. I think the Native Americans play an extremely crucial role in that developing, and unfortunately, they kind of got the short end of the stick. You know, that is shown throughout our history. And I think making that known, that without them at the beginning, maybe some of the things wouldn't have panned out where we are now today. And I think even throughout history, like in World War II, we see them like being code talkers. Yeah. So I think not ever telling the story, the U.S. history story, without also telling the story of the Native Americans. I think that's really important, and always remembering like that they are a crucial component of our story, a very important.
They used Navajo with that, right? And that was one of the reasons why we won that war, is because nobody knew the Navajo language. Another great movie for you guys to watch over break.
That's a great movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, that is a really good one. All right, Blanco, let's talk about some Panther hustle, some cross country.
Oh, okay.
Since you coach cross country, give us an update on what's going on with our Panthers.
So I'm super proud of our Panthers. They've been working hard, and right now they hate me. Right now,
The coach,
because the intensity of our training has gone up significantly, because we're trying to get first place. But they show up, they train, they don't say no to anything I tell them to. And they're all game.
That's great.
Yeah, they're having fun. So if you guys want to join cross country, let me know. It's fun. You guys get in shape, and it's a good team.
What time do you guys meet at?
7:40 to 8:40.
Okay, so get that morning run in. All right.
Yeah. I'll be running out.
I know you will. What is the best advice you give your runners when the race gets tough, and how can Panthers use this advice in the classroom?
I think, so my go-to line right now is, I know it hurts, but keep going.
Yeah. No pain, no gain.
Yeah.
Great.
And it's something, because if you ignore your pain or you ignore your thoughts, or you're just going to keep doing the same thing. But once you recognize it, you're able to move forward with it. So if you're having bad grades or a bad semester, or you're going through things, acknowledge it. It hurts, but trust me, you have the support at this school with administration, your teachers support, your parents. Just keep going.
Yeah, I love that. And your counselors are always available to talk in the office. We will be hosting a turkey trot. I know that's not cross country, but PE will be hosting their annual turkey trot. I'm representing with my turkey trot shirt. So I believe that is on November 17th at 1:45. You will be notified. Panthers can win a free turkey. Moms, you don't have to buy that turkey. They can come home with one if they participate. Okay, Miss Carranza, we're going to shift gears a little bit. Miss Carranza also teaches AVID.
Yes.
AVID is all about prepping students for college and future success. We had an awesome college and kickoff last week with you guys, your boards. I love those. What is one AVID strategy that you think every Panther should use even outside the classroom?
I think it's time management. I think time management goes for everybody, like whether you're a student, whether you're a parent, whether you're like anybody. I think having time management is super important to just help yourself not be as stressed out throughout the day too. I guess that kind of goes hand in hand with like your planner or some sort of organization to kind of just help yourself plan out things. And especially since the kids, not the whole focus, but AVID is to kind of help them into college or into a four-year university. And I think having time management in college and having those skills before you get to college is like, you're one step ahead everybody else, because I think that's where I struggled, where I wasn't really taught time management and I had to kind of figure it out as I went. And I wish that's one thing I had going into college.
Yeah, I agree. I was a procrastinator up until I hit college, and then I had to be on it.
Yeah.
Both of my kids are actually in AVID. My daughter is a highlighter in her planner. She's got all the colors. My son, we're working on that. But AVID is definitely a great tool for students to get organized, get college bound. You guys do great activities and field trips as well. If they had a theme song, which they need a theme song, what do you think it could be?
I guess because AVID's it is a family. They are a family. And I think just we are family.
Oh, I love that.
I think that's a good one. Or
I think it's Sly and the Family still.
Yeah. There's a song by Bad Bunny called Estamos Bien. And I think it tells the story of it's basically in English is we're good. And I think it just tells the story of no matter how hard things is, because AVID is hard. I always tell the kids, AVID is, you put in a lot of work. They put in work. They want to be successful, but they reap the benefits, right? They get rewarded for their hard work. And I think that's basically kind of what the song is trying to explain is you're good. Even through the hard times, you're going to be good and you're going to be rewarded for your hard work. And I think that's kind of what I try to tell my kids, because I know AVID's a lot of work and I tell them that all the time. But I'm we'll be fine. We're good. We'll get there.
But I know that you guys have had success with previous students coming back and telling you guys, thank you for getting us organized. I'm getting great grades in high school, because high school, you got to earn credits. And so AVID is a great way to get them going for that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So who's ready for Thanksgiving break? I know I am. Not so much for the food, but for the time off alone.
Yes.
So we're going to do our quick style lightning round. So you're just going to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay. Do not overthink this.
Excited about this.
Turkey or ham?
Ham.
Really?
Yes, 100%.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ham? I hate ham.
Sweet ham. It has to be sweet.
Sweet ham. Okay. With the pineapple and brown sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, turkey. All the way. Oh my gosh, I'm disappointed. Mashed potatoes or mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese.
Oh my gosh, Blanco. We're
You guys are at the same table. Pumpkin pie or apple pie?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Yeah.
We're like opposites. Right?
Just a crust.
We're, as the kids say, we're ops. We're on the opposite.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Parade or football?
Football. Go Rams.
Football. Go Rams. All right. Cooking or eating?
Eating.
Both.
Ooh, both, really?
Both,
What do you like to cook, ham? Or what's your favorite meal that you cook? Anything?
I think mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you make it spicy?
No.
Okay, because
Traditional.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Extra cheese. All right. Black Friday shopping or stay at home in PJs?
Black Friday shopping.
Stay home with PJs.
Black Friday. Do you get up
shop
early?
till I drop, man.
Okay. Do you get
I
up
love
early?
shopping. Yeah, we used to go the night prior. Well, now it's technically Thanksgiving shopping.
Yeah.
It's just Thanksgiving shopping. So we just go after we eat, hit up the
Good way
stores.
to walk it off.
I can't handle the crowds. It's too much.
Yeah, it's a lot. I try to
lot.
do mine online because I just, the
Cyber
crowd.
Monday, right?
Yeah, Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Okay, cranberry sauce, yes or no?
No, my mom. Everyone raves about my mom's cranberry sauce, and I'm her like worst critic because I'm like, this is disgusting. I don't know why everybody likes it, and every year they're like, your mom has to make cranberry sauce, and I'm like, that thing's gross. I don't know how you guys eat that.
You know,
So
I
no
think
for
it's
me.
kind of a generational thing because I don't eat it either, and then my mom always has to put out the solid, like the tube one, and the other like crunchy, not crunchy one, the chunky, I guess. But nobody touches it, but the boomer generation. I don't know what that is. All right, and then favorite Thanksgiving leftover.
Stuffing. I like stuffing. Make a sandwich out of it.
For me, my mother-in-law makes like these. She basically puts like all the leftovers. So like mashed potatoes, macaroni, ham, turkey, and she puts them like in the little cupcake like tray, and she makes like little leftover like muffins, and they are phenomenal. They are like my favorite thing in the whole world. Yeah, they're the best.
That reminds me of the Friends episode where Ross has
and
the
someone
sandwich.
eats a sandwich, and
sandwich.
they don't let him go. They put him on leave because he has to go to anger management.
I can understand Thanksgiving
me too.
leftovers is one of the best things.
Yes.
Okay, so our signature closing question that we always ask is, what is your favorite thing about JMS? Why are you here at JMS and not at any of the other schools? What's your favorite part about JMS here?
For me, the students.
Okay.
The students. I love interacting with the students, even though sometimes it could be a headache in the classroom.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, just seeing their development, and then going from 7th to 8th grade, and then sending them off to a high school, that's my heart right there.
And you guys all have 8th grade, so you get promotion. How about you, Carranza?
For me, it's my like the camaraderie here. Like I love my coworkers. I've built great relationships with a lot of my coworkers, and I think that's one of the reasons, like not only why I'm at the school, but why I'm in teaching. Because I think without my coworkers, I might have left a while ago with teaching, but they really helped me get kind of through those really tough years at the beginning. And now, because of my coworkers, I'm good. Like I have that support system, and I appreciate my coworkers so much.
Oh, I love that. That's great to hear. I agree that we are definitely a Panther family.
Yes.
We should have a Thanksgiving table all around. You can bring the mac and cheese.
Yes.
All right. And so that wraps up our Thanksgiving edition of the podcast. Huge shout out to Mr. Blanco and Ms. Carranza for joining us and reminding us that history isn't just something we learn. It's something we make every day right here at JMS. We're proud of all of our Panthers, especially our cross-country runners who've been showing true grit and teamwork all season long. Please reach out to Mr. Blanco if you want to show up or join. As we head into Thanksgiving break, let's take a minute to remember what we're thankful for, our friends, our teachers, our families, and this amazing Panther community we are a part of. We had a great success with Trunk or Treat. Thank you for all who showed up and donated and candy and brought a trunk. It was a great community event. Have an awesome, safe break, Panthers. Rest up, eat well, and come back ready to finish the semester strong. You guys have about, a month and a half left, so bring up those grades and be grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Bye.